Today I'm here to talk to you about well-being in the context of a new course offered by Soul Life Foundation called Introduction to Meditation. I'm sure many of you are meditators, actively pursuing your spiritual journey as you lead your life in society. Yet, as per our Guru, one of the basic foundations required for a spiritual journey is a sound mind in a sound body. This is directly linked to your well-being. If I ask you about your well-being right now, probably many of you will say you're doing fine. And rightfully so. In today's day and age, with so much of comfort available outside and so many ways to keep ourselves engaged and even distracted, we think we're doing fine and our well-being is taken care of. Yet, when it comes to our spiritual journey, if I ask you to go a little bit deeper inside and check, physically, do you really feel your body is relaxed? The mind, do you really feel it's calm and at peace? Most often than not, is your mind's peace determined by you or by the outside world? These are certain key questions that play an important role. The course that we are offering is made up of 3 parts. First, energy. Second, breath. Third, sound. I'll give you a glimpse of how each of these 3 parts is linked beautifully to our well-being. Everything around us is energy, isn't it? We are made up of energy. We are energy beings. Yet, we don't pay enough attention to our body to determine how our energies are being influenced every day by the external world and our inner self itself. Many of you would have experienced when you go to a place of worship, or maybe even a place that is filled with nature like a waterfall or near the ocean, or even just a lot of greenery, you feel instantly relaxed and calmer, right? These different spaces bring their own energies and they influence our energy systems to bring us that relaxation and calmness. Yet, obviously we cannot depend on such visits and such places to help us keep our energy systems intact. So, it's time to delve deeper to understand how our energies function and what we can do to enhance it for our well-being and subsequently our spiritual journey. You're breathing, right? Of course you are. So am I. It's an integral part of being alive. Yet, how much attention do we pay to it? Our breath responds to everything, to what we think, to what we are doing, to our physical activity levels, our mental activity levels, everything, right? But do we respond to our breath? Rarely so. It's only when we sit for our meditation probably that we become aware that yes, our breath has a certain quality to it and we need to focus on that. However, our breath is a crucial part of our well-being. We get into the details of how we need to pay attention to our breath and how that attention really improves our well-being. We're all constantly surrounded by sound. In fact, our scriptures say that the very creation of the universe began with the sound Om, Ah, U and Ma. Even science says that it is the Big Bang that created the universe. Whenever we hear a soothing music or somebody has a very pleasant voice, we tend to feel so relaxed, maybe even we can go off to sleep. When something jarring happens, like there's construction going on near your house, somebody is digging a bore well, it's so annoying, right? We can't wait for it to end. That is the influence sound has on our mind and subsequently on our body. But we hardly pay attention to it. Our rishis have said that mantras are meant to utilize this power of sound to help us achieve that mental calmness and also to take our spiritual journey forward. However, how much attention do we really pay to the mantras we may be chanting in day-to-day life? Or do we even pay attention to the fact that are we using such kind of sounds to enhance our well-being. This comprises the third aspect of our workshop. These three parts of our workshop are designed as a beautiful series, a mini series that we conduct, giving you time to implement each of these concepts with techniques and tools and tips that you can take home, work with them, and see the results for yourself before you proceed to the next part. Because only that which is implemented is learnt, right? If this video has made you curious about your well-being and about your spiritual journey, how your spiritual journey can be enhanced once you achieve physical, mental well-being, get in touch with us to know more.